Welcome to Bell Institute for Learning. Hello everyone. This is the first class in statistics. Now, before we could see what is statistics exactly, let us see some prerequisites. That is, before exactly understanding what is statistics, we need to know some basics. Let us say we have a number 2. Okay, we have a number 2. If we want to multiply 2 4 times, multiply the number 2 4 times. Okay, how would we do that? We would write it as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, right? So the shortcut form, how would we write it? That is 2 raised to the power 4. Okay, here 2 is the base. Okay, here 2 is called the base, and 4, okay, this 4 is called the index. 4 is called the index. The plural form of index is indices. Now, let us see laws of indices. The first law of indices says that when there is a number a which is raised to the power m and it is multiplied by another number a raised to the power n, then it can be written as, that is, when the basis, okay, basis, that is a, is same, then the powers can be added. Okay, this is the law. Here a is the base. Hope everyone knows that a is the base and a raised to the power m. Okay, m is the index or the power. So when the bases are same, we can add the powers. Let us see an example, then it will be more clearer. Okay, now let us see an example on law of indices. First one, okay, that is, let us say we have a number 3 raised to the power 4 into 3 raised to the power 2. Here the basis 3 is the same, but the powers are 4 and 2. So this is equal to, this can be written as, base is common, so take 3 raised to the power 4 plus 2, which is equal to 3 raised to the power 6. Okay, this is laws of indices 1. Now let us see the second law of indices. Second law of indices. In the second law, we have a number a, the base is a, which is raised to the power m, which is divided by the same number but raised to the power n. This can be written as, according to the law, a to the power m minus n. That means to say, when the bases are same, base a, here base is a, the indexes can be subtracted. That is a to the power m minus n. Now let us see an example for the second law of indices. Second law of indices. Let us say we have a number 4 raised to the power 4 divided by 4 raised to the power 3, which is equal to 4 raised to the power 4 minus 3, which is equal to 4 raised to the power 1, which is equal to 4. How? The law says that you have a number a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power m minus n. Now let us see the third law of indices. Here you have a raised to the power m whole raised to the power n. This can be written as a raised to the power m into n. Let us see an example, then it will be more clearer. You have a number 2 raised to the power 3 whole raised to the power 2. This is equal to 2 raised to the power 6. Now let us see the fourth law of indices. Fourth law of indices, which says if you have two numbers a and b raised to the power m, it can be written as a to the power m into b to the power m. Let us see an example for this. You have two numbers 2 into 3 whole raised to the power, if you have 2, then this is equal to 2 raised to the power 2 into 3 raised to the power 2. 2 square is 4 into 9. Now, the fifth law of indices says if you have two numbers a divided by b whole raised to the power m, this can be written as a to the power m divided by b to the power m. Now let us see an example on that. You have two numbers 2 divided by 3 whole raised to the power 4 if you have, then this can be written as 2 raised to the power 4 divided by 3 raised to the power 4. Let us see the sixth law of indices. Sixth law of indices. Sixth law of indices says that if you have a number and if it is raised to the power 1 by n, then it can be written as the nth root of that number. Let us see an example of that. For example, you have 4 raised to the power 1 by 2. Here a is equal to 4 and n is equal to 2. So this will be equal to square root of 4, which is equal to square root of 4 is 2. This is actually square root is just written like this. This is equal to this. We have seen 6 laws of indices until now. Let us work out some problems based on these 6 laws to make the concepts more clearer. First one, 3 raised to the power 3 into 3 raised to the power 2. How would we solve this? Applying the first law of indices, we can write that as here the bases are same. So we can write it as 3 raised to the power 3 plus 2, which is equal to 3 raised to the power 5, which is equal to 243. The second problem, 5 raised to the power 2 divided by 5 raised to the power 1, which can be written as 5 raised to the power 2 minus 1, which is equal to 5 raised to the power 1, which is equal to 5. How? We have applied the second law of indices. What it says? You have a number raised to the power m divided by the same number raised to the power n will be equal to a raised to the power m minus n. Third problem, you have a number 3 raised to the power 3, the whole raised to the power 2. How would we solve this? This is the same as the third law of indices. Third law. So what does the third law say? You have a number raised to the power m, whole raised to the power n, which will be equal to a raised to the power m into n. Here applying that, we will be getting 3 raised to the power 3 into 2, which is equal to 3 raised to the power 6, which will be equal to 729. Now the fourth sum, 2 into 4 whole raised to the power 2. This can be written as 2 raised to the power 2 into 4 raised to the power 2. How? How did we take this? Based on the fourth law of indices. Okay. So this will be equal to 4 into 16, which is equal to 64. So what does the fourth law say? AB whole raised to the power m will be equal to a raised to the power m into b raised to the power m. Now the fifth problem, you have a number 20 divided by 5 whole raised to the power 2. How would we solve this? This is equal to 20 raised to the power 2 divided by 5 raised to the power 2. How? We have applied here the fifth law. What does the fifth law say? If you have a number a divided by b, two numbers you have, but the power is the same, then you can write this as a to the power m divided by b to the power m. So what is the answer for this? This is 20 square is 400 divided by 25, which is equal to 16. One more example for the same law is you have a number 2 divided by 3, the whole square equal to 2 square by 3 square, which is equal to 4 by 9. One more problem. 1 by 27 whole raised to the power 1 by 3, which is equal to 1 raised to the power 1 by 3 divided by 27 raised to the power 1 by 3. Okay, how did we take this? Applying the sixth law. What does that sixth law say? If you have a number a raised to the power 1 by n, this will be equal to nth root of a. That is, you have cube root of 1 divided by cube root of 27. What is this equal to? 1 by 3. Subscribe and press the bell icon to learn more. Like if you are satisfied. Share to spread the knowledge. Write the doubts, if any, in the comments section. Thank you.